This is video response to Marlen Del Razo's video of the video that Tolle doesn't want you to see, because she has a very good point in actually looking at what Tolle is doing and seeing that he mentions to and he tells people that they can find bliss and peace within themselves when they stop their minds, or when they become mindful or aware. I'm not sure what words he uses exactly, but um, yet within that, he doesn't actually move himself or anything to establish world peace. He only tells people to find inner peace, and who are those people who are going to find inner peace? Is of course people who can buy his books, which is rich people, because they're able to read his books. But apparently he's not considering all those people that are suffering in, Africa and wherever in the world that people are suffering, which is a lot of people, um, because he's not actually doing anything about that. He's only focusing on the rich people who can buy his book and can get purchased inner peace. So then that got me to ask the question of, what if Eckhart Tolle never became famous and rich with his books? What if he never became someone in this world of money, by selling his product of enlightenment or bliss or inner peace or whatever you want to call it? Um, because maybe if he hadn't gotten completely rich and powerful and famous, and then maybe he would have actually looked at the world around him. If things hadn't suddenly turned all right for him, then maybe he would have taken a look around and actually seen what a fucked up reality that he's living in, and what a fucked up position that he's living in, and he would have seen the real nature of human beings and of the human world. And then maybe, just maybe, he would have stood up, and maybe he would have moved himself to make a change in this world and to actually make that happen within full awareness of reality and what is necessary. Because what seems to have happened is that he has allowed himself to be sucked into the awesome world that money provides, which is fame and a lot of attention, and luxury and comfort and all that you want. So, because the most important question is, why isn't he actually establishing world peace? Why is it only for the rich people who is able to buy his books? And why is it only sitting on your ass and doing nothing and just meditating so that you can find bliss? How come it's only for a few fortunate ones who can do that and who have the luxury to sit on their asses and meditate? Uh, so what we're doing at Destiny and with Equal Money is in fact changing the world, is in fact getting off our asses and getting ourselves to a point where we can actually look beyond the comfort and luxury that we have, and not be persuaded and not be seduced by all the money that we may have, or attention that we may get, or luxuries that we have, but actually looking at the world and realizing that we're in this world and of this world, and this world is not a blissful place, and it's not a peaceful place, and it's not a good or nice place whatsoever. So things need to change. We can't keep sitting on our asses. We just can't. It's unacceptable. So that's what we all should be doing. And if you think that sitting on your ass is good enough, and meditating is good enough, and radiating love and radiating positivity is good enough to make some kind of change, you have to look around yourself and see that it really isn't, and that basically meditating is literally shutting your eyes. Because what are you doing? You're sitting on your ass and you're shutting your eyes. That's literally shutting your eyes to the world, because you don't want to see. You just want to disappear somewhere in some light alternate reality in your mind that is very pretty and that is full of color, because you don't want to look at the actual world, because you don't want to look at the actual reality, because maybe deep inside yourself you know that it's almost impossible to actually change this world, because human beings, which is all of us, we have allowed ourselves to become pretty fucked by ourselves. But there's just no other way, and Eckhart Tolle is not the way. It might feel like the way because, well, feelings are completely delusional. Feelings is the entire fuck up of the world, wherein we just want to escape in a feeling, a fantasy, something that makes us feel good, and something that makes it feel like the world is a nice, good place. So we can feel good about it, when if we actually look at the world and see it, then it's not. Okay, so join Equal Money, join Destiny, and get to know the world and get to know yourself, and get yourself to a position of standing up and speaking up and changing all that is here.